Oh. All right. Sorry, I'm just quickly sending a thing. All right. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the stream. You know what? I probably should actually. Okay. So where is... Sorry, I'm looking for a specific tab. Honestly, I might as well just... Yeah, alright. So, first of all, sorry if I seem off my game. It is so early in the morning. Yeah, and I ended up going to sleep pretty late last night, so... Alright. So then I will also do... So, let me just pull up the Switch. Oh, cool. Awesome. Recommendation. Yeah, 6 a.m. Yeah, I wonder why they decided to do this direct at 6 a.m., but they did the Switch 2 direct at... No, they did the Switch 1 direct at 7 a.m. I much preferred the swap times. Yeah, because it would have been easier to fall asleep after the direct, and whatever. And this one I would have gotten a little more sleep before it, but whatever. Alright, so I've got the direct set up in a tab. Deal not... No, there we are. Okay. Well, first of all, I got my bingo card. Alright. So, we worked out on the bingo card near the end of the last stream I did. So we did that at the end of the Jackbox stream. So I'm just kind of now realizing it would have been kind of cool to put like Amiibo news on here. Or like Amiibo. I think that might have actually been a really smart idea. But this is everything I have. So we're looking for the confirmation that the Joy-Cons are computer mice. You know, Mario Kart 9 info. It's not that... That one's not too crazy. And then... the idea that there's going to be a new remake. So maybe they're remaking, I don't know. Maybe we're getting a... I'm trying to think. I don't know. A Link Between Worlds HD? I don't know. So... Because, honestly, a lot of the Nintendo consoles tend to release with the really early Zelda games, so I'm wondering if we're going to get something like that. Because we got Zelda... not... Was it really last year? I think so, right? Or was it 2 years ago? Dear gosh, I don't know. But we got that, so... You know, the $400, so prediction that the Nintendo Switch itself, or the Nintendo Switch 2, will be priced at $400. If it's $450, I might count it, but if it's $500 or more, then... No, I lost. Well, if it's $499, that might be a maybe, but yeah, no, if it ends up being... like, almost $550, no. So, we'll see. Me appearance. Honestly, just an appearance of a me during the event. You know, some series, F-Zero and Kirby. Because I haven't heard anything... Because Kirby hasn't done too much as of late, if I recall. Because I think the latest thing that HAL has put out was a port of Part-Time UFO for the Switch. It's just a mobile game, so that's not really too hard to do. And F-Zero, well, people are finally talking about it, so... You know, a new 3D Mario. Nothing more to be said. We haven't had one in a while, and with the launch of a new system, should be good. Pokemon, just honestly, if we just see anything Pokemon during the stream, whether it's ZA coming to the Switch or whatever, then I think it's fair to count it. We'll see if I just count it if, like, they just show off, like, I don't know, ZA running on the Switch. We'll figure that out later. Already announced game coming to Switch 2. So, specifically, like, a game, like... Just kind of, they give us, like, confirmation that a specific game is coming to the Switch, whether that's first party or... I think I want to count it first party, but we'll see. Honestly, all of these are all up in the air. I gotta speed through this. Available late 2025. Basically, that's the Switch release date. So if it's not available late 2025, don't get that. Switch 2 tech demo game. I'm kind of looking for something along the lines of 1-2 Switch, or Wii Sports Resort, or Nintendo Land. Not Wii Sports Resort. Wii Sports or Nintendo Land. You know, games that come out at or super close to launch. Switch 2, just the Switch 2 itself. Unexpected installment announced. So essentially, like, we get an announcement for, like, you know, an installment we didn't really expect to see, at least this early. So, I don't know, ARMS 2 would count. Same UI for... Oh, same UI for game. Basically, it's just going to have the same UI for, like, selecting games and whatnot as the Switch 1. Show off major game without saying anything. You know, something like a new Zelda, or like what they did last time with Mario Kart 8. Popular indie game comes to Switch 2. Revive old series, which is anything that's 10 plus years. So if it wasn't on the Switch, it probably counts. Because they weren't really doing much in 20. Yeah, so. Weren't doing much in 2015. No, they weren't doing much in 2016 because they were working on the Switch too. New Nintendo first party, you know, kind of like ARMS was on the Switch. The color red, we get the exact release date, like, you know, the day and everything. Sonic, I just left them there because why not? GTA 6 on Switch 2. I feel like if it comes out this year and it's able to run if it's able to run the game, then it's going to come out this year probably. You know, new Smash, long shot, technically Melee launched near the console's beginning, and then just Zelda. You know, simple as that. So, you know, some crazies, some hazies. Oh, gosh. But one thing's for certain. The direct is starting. I want to refresh it. I don't care what the chat is saying. Y'all can listen to what I have to say. Unless y'all have something to say yourselves, in which case I'm fine listening to y'all. Y'all can see my screen. Yep. Shapes. The color red! Yo, 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 we got the color red. Yes!
Let's go!
Alright. Mario Kart. Alright. But the princesses don't got their biker gear in, like, the motorcycles. Is that gonna be an option, or...? Oh, that's a fun map. Alright, Waluigi confirmation. Yo, Bowser Jr.! Let's go, Bowser Jr. base game! Although they're not using the Luigi Mansion King Boo design. Oh, what? Okay. The cow? Hammer Bros playable! Hammer Bros playable! Yes! Oh, burger. Oh, okay, so they've got alternate outfits now. Kind of like they do in Tor. Okay, that's cool. Mario Kart World. Okay, they've dropped the numbering. Oh,
hello everyone. I'm Koichi Kawamoto.
3 people.
And I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2. And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series
Oh,
is launching
Charge and Chuck.
exclusively on the
His
Nintendo
base
Switch
game.
2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
Wait,
Depending
Was
on
that
the time
Bowser's
of day
airship?
and weather conditions, the atmosphere will
he's
change.
so distinguished.
And in this Mario Kart game,
Oh my gosh.
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in
Is
this
that-
world. In the
Dude.
Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Oh my gosh, wait, what?
But don't sleep at the wheel.
So
You'll
that's
also
Toad's
drive the next
Factory.
course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Yeah.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Dude, we're gonna get Toad's Factory. That's so hype.
Can
I'm
you
sorry.
make it all the way to the finish line?
Free roam?
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Okay.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
There's gonna be so
and
much to
even
pick
take
apart.
photos together at different locations.
Oh, okay. Yo, Bowser Jr. My beloved. Yo, that's the guy from Dino Dino Jungle.
Brand new race across the
Confirmation?
entire world starts here. Mario Kart World.
Wait,
The game launches
The
on
Bitty
the same
Bug?
day as Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information.
another
in the future.
direct? What?
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Okay, that's huge.
Next, we'd
They're
like to
confirmed
introduce some of the new features
launching
for
the same
Nintendo
day.
Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
C button?
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
What does the C button do? Oh. Alone?
So
Damn.
ahead of all of you guys.
Together?
That was me. That was you. So quick. Oh no!
Oh, new animation for the
Wait, no,
lightning.
No.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
Game chat, you know, a feature every other console has had up to this point.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Dude, this was a feature on the Wii U.
Let's keep going. Okay. So
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly.
For some
even
games,
from
like
a
Assassin's
distance.
Creed.
jump on here. All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly.
Really?
Letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no.
Yay!
Okay.
I'm sorry. The footage at the
You
bottom
can
is so
chat to
choppy.
your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Okay,
Yeah, I
that's
know that one. It's so hard, right?
so kind of like Discord.
Oh wow, I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it.
Honestly, it would have been much cooler if they just had Discord integration. I'm gonna be so real.
So cute.
Yo, Pikmin 4.
You can adjust the size of your game screen.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
So, okay. So that's how this
or
works. You
expand
can
another
kind
friend's
of
game screen.
So you can kind of, oh my gosh, that is so choppy.
It's just like the wall. Like if you get past
I'm sorry, that's so, oh my gosh, that's like, that's so choppy.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are.
It's not bad, I guess.
we have to try.
Honestly, this would have been a lot more
let's
useful,
take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
you know, before any other console
Like your
launched.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button.
Because I have a way to
With
now
the
just share
C
my
button,
screen,
You can pull
unlike
up a chat
Discord.
menu.
Oh dang. Really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this. By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
Okay.
Yo.
Actually, you know what? That's not a bad feature. I'll give him that much.
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Honestly, that's not the worst feature.
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
Oh, and then you can also just do camera.
Can you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh,
Okay.
No, wait.
good.
Go left,
And
go
then-
left.
I'll let you
Okay.
fix
Go a
it.
little more this way.
so is the most recent Mario Party gonna do
Using
that?
game chat. Even
That-
when you're apart, you
that
can
would
play
actually be really
games and
cool.
hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games.
So
Chat
I'll
while
be-
playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
okay, so honestly, they sold me a little, but
What did you
still,
think?
you'd probably use
In
Discord for
developing
most of
Game
those
Chat,
features.
Our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place.
I guess it's not too bad if everyone doesn't have Discord, but I mean,
The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
okay, that's something to consider, I
A
guess.
Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
That's understandable.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
Okay, wait, they
Additionally,
just kind of
Game Chat
soft
supports
confirmed
the
it.
Nintendo Switch
It is
parental
coming
controls
out
and
within the
different
next
settings
year.
can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
So, genuinely, it's either early
On Nintendo
2026
Switch, even if you
or
just have
late
one game,
2025.
You can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with GameShare. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With GameShare, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system.
Genuinely,
You can
that's
share a game
awesome.
with up to 3 other systems at a time. GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. GameShare can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
Mario
GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive
Mario
to Nintendo Switch
Odyssey?
2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next,
We updating that game to get a...
we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
Is Mario Odyssey like gonna get an update that actually has those online
At
like hide and
7.9
seek
inches,
videos?
Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
Okay.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Oh, that's nice actually. That's really nice actually. Oh!
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
That's awesome. 120 frames per second.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
Okay, that's awesome.
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
No, that's
The
nice.
SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now larger.
Ah, they revealed it.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via Game Chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
That's cool. There's a horse.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand.
Wait, what game
You
is
can move
that?
it freely, like this.
Right.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
So, yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Wait, really?
8 times that of Nintendo Switch for storing your game downloads,
Oh.
save data, and more.
That's
Reading and
awesome.
writing data is also faster.
4K. 4K.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode. The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Okay.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Wait,
Physical and
compatible?
digital games are supported.
Oh, yeah. It's probably just not stuff like Ring Fit. That's probably what they mean. Ring Fit, Labo.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch.
I mean, it is.
We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features.
I mean, what,
And
like
to help players better understand the Switch 2
mouse and
hardware,
chat feature.
we're currently developing this game. Mr.
Okay.
Kawamoto!
Yeah, no, I was right
Hello.
about the tech demo game.
My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system.
Oh, that's
A
fun.
magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup
Okay.
by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as
Oh
Nintendo Switch
my
2.
gosh.
So please check it out if you're interested.
Dude, it better be cheap.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
If that's a $60 game, people are gonna be
This is
pissed.
the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same
Wait,
shape
they're
as
red?
Nintendo Switch
Yo,
games, but it's
hell
not red,
yeah.
and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Micro
They're a
SD
different
Express.
type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Okay, that's good to know.
Additionally, to
I gotta buy a
transfer
new
data
card.
from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also
We'll do
releasing
that.
a new Pro Controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you
Wait.
can use to assign existing button controls.
Okay, that's neat.
In addition, an audio jack has been added.
Oh my gosh.
We've introduced a few new
Actually
features,
kinda nice.
and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
Right, and the news app's also gonna go live.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Wait, what?
Very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
Wait, June 5th?
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
Exact confirmation.
The first type is Nintendo Switch 2
But that's not late 2025, that's mid
These games take
2025.
advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
I wasn't expecting it to come out so
The
soon,
second
I'm gonna be
type
so
is
honest.
compatible games that were
a
released
little
on
nervous.
Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Okay, that's cool.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool. What you got? I don't...
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
Okay.
audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory.
That's
All
cool.
of which can be accessed on Switch
Wait,
2.
wait, that's kind of fun,
Let's check
actually.
out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities.
Dude, the choice's
You'll be
voice
able
could
to
return.
see each other's faces as you play, so you can
Or
experience
whatever the
all the
Mario version
reactions
was.
and
You know, the
emotions
OG.
in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live,
Oh, hell
a
yeah.
mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to hit blocks to collect the most coins.
Wait, that's fun.
Guide an RC car with your voice. Go.
Oh my gosh, that's the
These
guy
and
from
other mini-games
Mario
using
Wonder.
full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster.
Honestly, I kind of need to
The
buy the
safety
Switch
bar
camera
lowered and
just for
secured.
that.
You're off.
I'm so glad
Use
he's in
mouse
this.
controls
That's awesome.
to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a mini-game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station?
I'm wondering
From
how...
mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble. The biggest party yet is getting even bigger.
I'm genuinely
Super
curious
Mario
how
Party
well
Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Wait, I have to upgrade?
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions.
So
while
I have
playing.
to pay money for this.
Let's continue presenting some more
Alright.
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
That's... Oh!
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and
This-
The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom
This
feature
count-
enhanced resolution and frame rates,
This counts as Zelda news.
and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant. So you
I guess
can
I'll
play
say I
with
already
smoother
announced game
and
coming
higher
to Switch
definition
2.
graphics.
I think
Plus,
that
You can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles.
Amiibo.
For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
Oh. That's... Actually, that's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Or you can share your
Zelda
creations using
GPS
QR
was
codes
not on
and
my
send them
bingo
to another
card.
player to create in their game. We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
So then, I'm assuming... Wait, what? Kirby!
In and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land, after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Oh my gosh.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
I am. I knew Kirby was
Metroid Prime
suspiciously
4
quiet.
Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Yeah, I figured. I knew that that was going to be the case. Honestly, I knew it.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
I was about to ask
Plus,
if they were going to do
you can
anything for
explore the
Pokemon.
immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second.
I'm wondering if...
Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
Yo!
Pokémon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Okay, what's in
By
it?
taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Okay, honestly, that's kind of worth it. That's kind of worth it, all
The
things
Nintendo
considered.
Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade
Oh,
pack.
come on!
We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Why?
Next,
Why
I'd like
the
to introduce
upgrade
a brand new
pack?
game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
I really don't like the upgrade pack, but you know, I guess there's no reason to develop it otherwise, so and then there's the problem of, okay, well then I can just what? Okay. Wheelchair basketball. They couldn't even give an exact
In
release
Dragon
date.
Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice
We already
to
know when the
intuitively
Switch
pull
is
off
coming
various
out.
moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh.
I've long observed the lands between.
Oh, wait, hold on.
This world is in dire need of repair.
Elden Ring's coming to the Switch.
You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide
Well,
you
Switch 2, I
through
should
your
say.
burden.
Am I still gonna have to be saying Switch and Switch 2?
I have no doubt you will become.
I am still a little mad that they're making basically like the Switch 2 version of games, but honestly, this is like the least lame they could have done it. Like, it's backwards compatible, it's just, you now have to buy DLC packs, which I guess is just
Hey, I'm Greg Kasabin from
buying
Supergiant Games.
DLC for a Kirby
Here to say
game,
that
which
Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm fine with
Our
that.
first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth.
Alright, but Hades
Getting to
2?
know dozens of
That's
characters
cool.
from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルは
Street Fighter 6. Okay, actually, that's good. That's genuinely nice. Oh, new modes exclusive to Switch 2. Oh! Amiibo news! And Amiibo cards! Ooh, new Amiibo's coming out soon!
Weapon safety mechanism confirmed.
So, and there's Street Fighter. That's actually kind of cool.
Testing data link with Spine.
And Amiibo cards too, I guess. That's fine. I guess I'm gonna get them all if I can.
Where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal.
Honestly, this early release date is kind of not really great. I mean, it's nice. I'm loving it, of course. It's gonna be awesome, but
this planet will be ours.
I was expecting a late release, so then I could like, oh, I can work full time, and then I can like save up, and then I'll be like so financially secure at that point that I could totally get it without any problems. Not June, which would be right before that point.
All children, bring
like,
hope to our lives.
That would be the point I start applying for a full-time job. You know, unless this randomly
This
takes
is
off.
Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction. to
Oh,
come to
Split
Nintendo
Fiction.
Switch
Wait, actually, this is
The
cool.
game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy.
Genuinely, I kind of heard this game at the Game Awards, and I was like, okay, this actually seems fun. I mean, it's
Now, let me tell you
by the
this,
people who made
if you
Take
like
Two,
Take
so
Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
on the same day it comes out.
At
Okay.
EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world.
Dear gosh, they're having a lineup. I don't care about this EA.
EA Sports FC will be coming to
Yeah,
Nintendo
of course,
Switch 2.
of course we're gonna get
NFL
Madden.
will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform.
Well,
EA Sports.
do we
it's in
actually
the
normally
game.
get Madden on there? I guess this is big.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We're
Oh,
bringing Hogwarts
okay,
Legacy
actually.
to Nintendo Switch 2.
You know what?
With
This is a pretty good
enhanced
time to
graphics and
actually start
seamless
talking
world
over.
transitions,
But yeah,
You'll be immersed in a
so
Wizarding World like
I
never before.
definitely need to be working more
And
hours.
the new mouse controls on Switch 2.
This is
give you
good.
even
I've been
more
getting it
ways
as of
to
late,
experience
but I
the
was kind of
adventure.
hoping to use those hours on other things for a little bit.
Discover the enhanced magic when
I
Hogwarts
mean, I
Legacy
guess I
launches
can
on the
still
same
use
day
it on that
as
other
Switch 2.
thing.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on?
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. That's cool. Maybe I should consider getting into video games, but I don't know. Huh? SpongeBob? Wait, SpongeBob? Okay. Yo, can I be
Hello,
Squidward?
this is Christian
Dude, if I
L&M
could
from IO
skate as
Interactive.
Squidward, I'd totally get into the Tony Hawk
We are
series.
bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
That's awesome.
As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2.
Okay, that's a funny way.
We are
That's-
excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Probably also means Sonic Crossworlds is coming to Switch, right? Oh, hold on. Project 007.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Okay, hold on, that's kind of cool. Square Enix.
The
What is...
story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition.
Okay.
Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party.
Wait.
Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and advancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster.
Is this like
in Luxembourg as a warrior of light
on launch day 2? Ah, that means we're getting. Oh, wait, we're getting Yakuza. Hold on, that wasn't what I was expecting.
1988年、東京と大阪、2つの歓楽街を舞台に
Huh.
街を巡る争奪戦が勃発。
I might pick that up as long as it's not coming out on release day. Because there's so much stuff coming out. No, okay. No, of course it is coming out. So many games are coming out on release. Did they get a lot of people in on that, or?
Show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Okay, Mario and Sonic. Oh my gosh, that'd be so awesome. Just a Mario and Sonic anything. I would. Okay, more Zelda.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Hyrule Warriors.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Yeah, no, it is Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not that Hyrule Warriors is bad. I actually really did like the first Hyrule Warriors. Age of Imprisonment, right? Yeah, because you have Age of Calamity, Age of Imprisonment. That's, you know what? That's cute. That's cute. I like that. Also, yeah, the new Zelda game was just straight up announced, so can't get mad at me.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Do we finally get GameCube games or something?
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Let me guess. GameCube. Their asses took so fucking
Nintendo
long.
Switch Online Plus expansion pack
There
will be
is
getting a new classic
no
game
reason
library
this should have
exclusive
taken
to
this
Nintendo
long
Switch 2.
to get classic
Nintendo
GameCube games.
originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life
Wind
through
Waker,
cel shading.
awesome.
Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea.
This somehow gets
The
released
Legend of
every
Zelda,
10 years.
The Wind Waker. Transcending
Oh
history
shoot,
and
Soul
the
Calibur
world,
2!
a tale
Wait,
of
the one with
souls and
Link.
Swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, Each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon, and Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray.
Honestly, this kind of makes
Soul
this worth
Calibur
it.
2.
Dude, give me Sonic Adventure 2.
Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over
Does this
2,000
count as
kilometers
F?
per hour.
Do I count
30
this for the
machines,
F-Zero?
put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode.
Honestly, F-Zero GX is just having a way to play that now.
In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games.
Oh, that's
with
the only
clear
ones there.
image quality and higher
Sonic Adventure
resolution
2
than the
gotta
original
come to the
releases.
Switch. I swear if it
You
doesn't.
can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking. More titles will be added in the future. Nintendo GameCube.
Both
Nintendo
Pokemon
Classics,
Coliseums.
The Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware
Day
release.
is the Switch 2.
And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released.
Good.
It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access
Oh,
game chat.
that's cool.
The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh my gosh.
Whether you're familiar
need to
with
be
the
saving
games
up.
or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube. Nintendo
Wait,
Classics.
they haven't announced the price, have
Of
they?
course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2.
What do you mean select
Okay,
games?
Let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
No. What do you mean select games? Are you telling me I can't play every single game I already have on those? Oh my gosh. No spam. Oh wait, shoot, hold on, hold on. This is new stuff. Hold on.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and
Oh
there's more
my
from 2K
fucking
on the way.
gosh.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Oh my
In
gosh.
Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history.
I'm
With the new mouse controls,
sorry.
players
I'm
can
sorry I
enjoy
have no
more
like
intuitive
commentary.
gameplay
I'm just
experience. Civ 7
shocked by
launches
just
on the same day as Switch 2.
Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 being revealed in this direct.
And we have
I-
even more news from 2K.
What do we even say to that?
I'm Lionel Jinx.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus, NBA
I-
2K as well.
We can't wait to see
Dude, I don't care about those, dude. Holy shit. I was like, okay. I was like, oh, but it's probably just 1 and 2, you know?
And a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering.
What are the odds that they're also releasing those on the original Switch? Would it be funny if the original Switch just got stuck with chapters 1 and 2?
Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
Oh. Why is it frozen?
Really have started to master
Is that on
this
mine?
spike
Nope.
thing.
Okay, well, I mean...
The top. Ha! Nicely done. Well,
This is fine,
think
because I don't
that's
care at
everything.
all about
Let's
this game.
set sail. This time, for home.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
4 kids. Enthusiasm. Nailed it. The maze does master this survival thing. Next stop, the top.
Wait, is this just me?
Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time,
I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll. Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2. Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan-favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is
Oh!
an open-world action
Cyberpunk is
adventure
coming
RPG
to
set in
Switch.
Night City.
That's
Thanks
cool.
to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go.
Okay,
Get
so the
ready
good
to
news
meet
is
unforgettable
this isn't
characters and
an
discover
issue on
engaging
my
stories
end.
When Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate
This
Edition
is
comes to Nintendo
a worldwide
Switch 2
issue.
on launch day.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
Oh, this is...
Nintendo Switch 2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。
Wait! Did they just announce the Final Fantasy VII remake for the
三部作シリーズ
Switch?
の一作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された
Oh my
新しい
gosh,
FF7 を体験いただきます。
That's such big
2で展
news.
開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひメイクシリーズ
Yeah,
に
hold on. Switch can now... Okay. They just caught the footage up. Wait. Wait, did we just get Silk Song news? Wait. Showing off major game without saying anything. That counts. You can't just say. You can't just announce. You can't just announce Silk Song 2 is coming for the Switch 2. Just by mention. That's insane. Nobunga's ambition. That sounds familiar. Nobunga, isn't that... Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is a 50-minute long presentation. Fortnite. Because why would Fortnite not be? Same day too. This thing launches with Fortnite. Wait. New Professor Layton. Wait, that's kind of cool, actually. As someone who kind of wants to get into the series, that's kind of cool. Human Fall Flat too. That's fun.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
Dude, impress me. You already have. Dude, imagine this is GTA 6. They just announced GTA 6. is coming to the Nintendo Switch. And they actually show off like new gameplay footage. That would be so funny. Like imagine that happening to GTA 6 Silksong.
I give you my blood. I give you my life. Turn, O
Come
wheel,
out this year, right?
and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
What publishing partner did they give the spotlight to, genuinely? What is this? I'm sure some people are like screaming, "Oh, I know what this is," or like, "Oh, this is serious." I still have no clue what this is. Is this like Mortal Kombat or? Oh my gosh, what happens? I haven't even considered what happens if... Well, I guess I do just have the Switch, so I can just play Deltarunes Chapter 3 and 4. Okay, I have no clue what this series is. So... I'm hoping this isn't the game they're ending with, because unless this is like...
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon.
I don't
As
know.
befits the soon-to-come.
No, it's definitely not what I was thinking it is.
Carrier of blood.
Unless this is like some major series. Is this like Dark Souls? Bloodborne? What game can you turn into a dinosaur?
Tears will flow for one.
I'm sorry. It's
one
just
alone.
Duskbloods. This was the big announcement. I don't even know what is this? That's a cute creature, but why is this your big announcement for the end? This is shit. Oh, it's available only on Nintendo Switch 2. That's why you gave it the
What you just
spotlight.
saw was a brand new game by From Software.
No, From Software.
We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners.
So, you're gonna end off with one crazy game, right? You're not just ending off with a FromSoft property
In
that...
addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Gosh, they didn't announce Sonic Crossworlds.
We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to
That
it.
scares me.
Next, please take a look at this.
Oh my gosh, is this gonna be over an hour long? What is this? Kirby? Yes! Kirby! Although, this looks like Smash Bros. Doesn't it? Like the art style. But, I don't know. Maybe this is just that Switch 2 diff. Wait. No fucking shot. Kirby Air Ride 2? What? What? This is the most unexpected sequel, eh? Oh, that's another bingo, my friends. Kirby Air Riders. And then the original Kirby Air Ride will release on the Switch thing. That's what Sakurai was talking about! They got Sakurai to redirect the sequel.
Which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
Oh, Sakurai's back for his baby.
Next is our last trailer for today.
You know what? Maybe this is why he didn't retire. So our final trailer. Yeah, what could this be? That looks like Banjo-Kazooie. Maybe new Donkey Kong? Does that count as a Dead series? Oh my gosh, this is a new Donkey Kong game, isn't it? Oh, does look like Donkey Kong. Finally! Dear gosh, this ape has gotten nothing on the Switch. Oh, that design is permanent. Oh, this is a permanent design change. Well, I hope y'all like the movie design of DK. Oh my gosh, yeah, dear God. Okay, so no wonder this was taking so long. In fairness, the normal developer of DK has been working on, like, Metroid Prime 4 this entire time. So, like, I'm not surprised. Although this looks cool. They've got 2D and 3D levels. Does that mean DK's in the mines? Or Diddy Kong, I should say? Better question. Is he gonna get a new name? Evil monkeys. Evil monkeys! DK does not like it. No, I'm not gonna say much. Bonanza. You know what? That's a crazy name for a Donkey Kong name. I will give them that. The audio is slightly delayed, though. I'm just now noticing.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish
I'm gonna
your
be
way
so
through a
honest.
massive
I'm
underground
surprised
world.
at all of these
More
announcements.
details will be shared in the future.
I
hope you're
just-
looking forward to it.
I have
Thank
so
you
much
for
to
watching
say.
so far.
Yeah, I have an hour of content to fucking talk about.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2,
Oh, they finally
as well
released
as
the
a
price.
bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
I kind of want a physical version, though.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website,
Oh my
which goes
gosh.
live later today.
Oh my gosh, they're not revealing it during the
We've
direct.
covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being
I
able
mean,
to
honestly,
experience
that's
Nintendo
fine
Switch
because
2.
I'm gonna be so honest. I wasn't
We
expecting
appreciate you
anything
joining us today.
like
Thank you very
this
much.
early. Honestly, I would not be surprised if they were probably planning on, you know what? I've got a lot. Huh? What? Oh, the Nintendo Treehouse Live. I... Huh. Feel like I haven't seen that name in a while. Okay. Okay, so, well, actually, I should probably just leave this up and kind of go through the video, huh? Um, well, you know what I should do first is actually go over my bingo card. Um, okay, so there was a lot. I guess originally I like marked off Zelda and Kirby originally because I was like, okay, they're games that are getting like DLC. That kind of counts. Um, yeah. Um, gosh, I'm sorry. I have been blasted with so much info. Okay, so we didn't even see a single fucking me. Oh my gosh, dude, that was such an easy one. Why did they not show a me? New 3D Mario game? No. Available late 2025? No, it's available early 2025. Yeah, y'all can judge me for Pokemon, honestly, but I think the fact that I think my plan was, okay, are they going to show it at all? Because honestly, I really just thought that they were going to do like the direct. They were going to talk about they were going to talk about Mario Kart for a little bit. So like maybe like 3 to 5 minutes for that. And then they were going to talk about the Switch itself, 10 to like 15 minutes for that. And then they were announced the tech demo game, which I thought would be a little more substantial than whatever that is. I pray it is not $50. If it's $50 like last time, then come on, you can't do this. If you're gonna make a $50 game, don't make it like a single player game. Dear gosh, that's terrible. Well, like, don't make a don't make a $50 tech demo a single player game. Like 1-2 Switch was pushing it. If that was $40, people probably wouldn't be complaining as much. If it was 30, people would not say a word about it, but popular indie game comes to Switch 2. Yeah, actually, technically, the fact that we've gotten both Silksong and Deltarune news through this direct. The fact they just soft dropped like a date. They just soft dropped 2025. Silksong is literally coming out this year. We never saw the game UI, which was interesting. I kind of thought we would see that. Unexpected install. Yeah, fuck it. Kirby Air Ride. I I knew Sakurai was working on a game because he had talked about it in his Sakurai in his series where he was talking about, oh yeah, I'm working on a game, and I'm like, okay, that's fun. I wonder what it is. So I put New Smash here because I was like, well, we haven't heard that game yet. He said we hear about it soon, and there's only so much he could have worked on. You know what? I was wrong. It turns out it was one of the other series. I was kind of hoping for Kid Icarus, but honestly, new Kirby Air Ride, awesome. That's awesome. I always want to try out the original. Which, the fact that Sakurai's here probably means City Trial is going to be back. That's a crazy mode. I hear that's like the best part of the game. Um, but yeah. So, do I count F-Zero? Does that give me a bingo if I count it? No. Dang it, I shot myself in the foot by saying late 2025. If I just said 2025, I would just have a bingo. If with F-Zero. Instead, oh my gosh, that hurts because you want to know? Literally, Sonic and me appearance would have gotten me that. And I randomized this too, by the way, so I kind of got screwed over by randomization. Does DK count? So here's the better question. Does DK count? Because Tropical... Okay. One, when did Tropical Freeze come out? 2014. So it does technically mean that there hasn't been a Donkey Kong game since 2014 on all accounts except for the remake count. So, but I don't think they've, so like, unless you want to count, so does DK count as an old series? Is the real question. Did they announce a new Nintendo first party? I guess the tech demo could, but that also does give me a bingo if I count it. You know what? We'll go through it. How about that? Seriously, because that wheelchair game feels like it, but my problem is it just feels way too generic to be like Nintendo, you know? Usually there's some kind of flair to the games, and then it's just like, yeah. Oh yeah, here's the thumbnail for the... I need to finish that up, so... So no new Smash, which I'm not surprised. Again, the only time the only time that a Smash has ever like launched near Switch was Melee. I just wasn't sure what project Sakurai was working on. That was my main thing. I had no clue what the guy was working on, so it really, to my knowledge, I really was just thinking, okay, we're either getting a new Kid Icarus, which counts for a revived 10-year-old series, or we're getting a new Smash. No, which explains, you know what? That's funny because I picked up on that pretty quickly because it was like, oh, this doesn't look like a normal Kirby cutscene. This looks like the Smash ones. Yeah, that would make sense because it's probably Sakurai. Well, because if Sakurai's the head of the project, yeah, he probably just contacted the same animation studio. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we also don't have the price yet. Even if we get the price later today, that wasn't announced during the direct, so I don't even get that. Why didn't they announce the price? They looked like they were gearing up to announce it, and then they were like, check the website later. Like, you know what price it is. Though, I have a feeling maybe that price might be increasing due to certain fact. Well, no, Japan is one of the few places we haven't put that on. Well, but they're not made in Japan. This is complicated. Alright, well, let's go through the footage and let's determine if new Nintendo first party counts. I'm I'm like so willing to count F-Zero GX. Or like, cause like that's so F-Zero. That's like the last F-Zero game. The fact it got announced coming to Switch. Also, can we just talk about this? Like the N64 got games like on the Wii, despite the fact that the console was what, like 9 years old? 9 years earlier they were just selling it, yet it took the GameCube over 20 years to get games on the Switch. And it's not even coming to the Switch, or on a Nintendo console, I should say. Like, we literally went Wii U and Switch without getting any new consoles. I guess besides Sega Genesis, but that's not a Sega console, and besides, it'd be much more interesting to get the Dreamcast. Sega's released the Genesis games, like, lots of times. Give me like the original Sonic Adventure 1. Give me Sonic Shuffle because there is no way to actually play this game without pirating it. All right, anyways, I'll stop bitching about Sonic. I could go on all day. This is the wrong tab. Hold on. I'm wondering if Nintendo's gonna make the actual live private because of the technical issues. I'm so surprised that out of the oh my gosh, out of all of the times they've had technical issues, it is like their Switch 2 Direct. Like one of the few directs everyone had their eyes on. So, okay. Oh my gosh. This is so funny. This is literally like one of the only times I've ever seen the direct actually be longer than the wait for the direct. Normally you have like an hour wait. I don't know why they did. Okay, gosh. I'm sorry. It's still so funny to me that not only did they announce that Silk Song was getting released this year, they didn't even really talk about it. They were just like, yeah, Silk Song 2025. Like, what? People have been begging for this game. And yet you just highlight a new FromSoft game, which I get is Switch 2 exclusive, but it might just be for a limited time, honestly. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was genuinely expecting to be back asleep by now. I thought, oh yeah, the presentation's only gonna be like 20 to 30. Why would they have? It would be so weird for them to have 40, but no, no, they have a lot to announce, I guess. Like, I think this is the longest direct I've ever seen, and you know what? I'm not gonna complain about that. So, okay, let me rewatch Mario Kart because there's so much going on here. So that also explains why. Actually, I'm just gonna rewatch the Mario Kart trailer specifically. So, are all of the maps? So, does that mean that this entire game has maps which all like more linear maps? Or I guess most games have linear maps, I'm sorry. Does that mean most of the games are having oh, I was literally at the start. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's something I hadn't even talked about. They've removed underwater. We're no longer doing underwater tracks. You can only go on water now, which is interesting. Um, and also really funny because because now also the actual planes grow with wings. So funny how it's a lot more like Sonic. So funny how it's a lot more like Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing. And like honestly, this would have been a lot more fine. This would have been a lot more fun than like, when like 7 came out because like 7, okay, well you can go underwater and in the air, but like they did it completely different. Now it's just exactly the same. And the even funnier thing is that Crossworlds is coming out later this year. Like honestly, Crossworlds is such a fun Crossworld looks like it'll be a fun game, but I feel so bad for Sega because they announced it was coming out this year, like after Mario Kart, and like before they announced Mario Kart, and it's now just like, well, we're kind of trapped. Because that game would have been so much better had it come out either last year or next year, but now it's coming out the same year as Mario Kart 9, which, ignoring Tour and Live Circuit, and, kind of not really counting Deluxe, it is the first Mario Kart game to come out, oh my gosh, since 2013? No. Oh my. Why is this the image? What the fuck is this? Oh, this is the promotion for that. Why is this the image that they have as the? I, I don't know. I don't care. So it was revealed in 2013 and released in 2014. Hmm. That explains a lot now that I think about it. 2014 is weirdly late for a Mario. Oh, but you know why? It's because they had to develop the 3DS one. So it was basically 3DS or Wii U who gets it, and well, turns out the Wii U might have wanted that a little more. Honestly, I'm wondering if there's another universe where the Wii U actually succeeds and the 3DS fails. Just because of that decision. Probably not, because the 3DS had Pokemon. Like, the 3DS was going to have to sell well eventually. Although, I guess it did also start off with X and Y, so... Hmm. We could have been looking at an alternate timeline. Had they decided to go for Wii U first. I guess they decided to do the 3DS because they figured it'd take less time to develop, and also it was probably coming out, like, a little before the Wii U. Anyways, stop rambling, Rosalina. Yeah, yeah. I'm not surprised. I gotta know. Did they fix the section?
I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
Yeah, they did fix it.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodgeball.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
That's so funny. I think that's one of the only times I've ever seen Nintendo actually private their stream. Oh my gosh, it was over an hour. Okay, let's discuss. Like right here. Yeah, huh, that's the exact spot. Yeah, so also now like the cart turns into like a plane. Wait! Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice this map. Oh my gosh, wait, this is a really fun map. They based it off of the original DK. Ah, that's really awesome, actually. Still though, but yeah, like I said, you can turn into a plane and you turn into like a boat instead of like your cart being able to just go underwater and you having a glider. Like now it's just straight up ripping off. And now it's just a straight up now it's just straight up exactly the same as all Stars Transformed. And now and funnily enough, they're in the same exact situation where they're both releasing a game this year. I think Crossroads is about to suffer sales wise. I'm gonna be honest. Although no, not actually. Crossroads technically, the only reason that that game is probably safe is because it's not on the Switch 2, but they're going to lose a lot of their target audience because everyone's going to want the Switch 2 for Christmas with Mario Kart. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm going to say this. It's a good thing it's coming out June because then it means that it means that me and my sibling can actually, or I can like go out, buy two Switches for me and my sibling without having to like scour for like a month or two. It's so funny because that other video had like 150 likes. So, I mean, that one's ranking up. Alright. What was I thinking of playing the video? Pauline's base game. Let me see that transformation. Yeah. I guess that also means anti-gravity's probably not in this game. This is kind of cool, though. This is like a... This kind of looks like a combination of some of the previous DK jungle maps, but what if it was question mark? Honestly, it kind of explains DK's... Who's that in the back? No. Who's that? Is that just a Koopa wearing clothes? Yeah, that's just a Koopa wearing clothes. I find it so funny they showed off their main gimmick quite a bit before, and just none of us caught it because it's in the background. He looks so happy. I'm so glad Bowser Jr.'s base roster. I'm so glad. I'm so glad Hammer Bro is base roster. Oh my gosh. Bro has literally... Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? Oh my gosh, dude. People, sorry. Wait, hold on. Okay, sorry. I was getting distracted. Back to the thing. Back to the thing. Back to the thing. Back to the thing. Yeah, King Boo still his old design. Those outfits are... I'm curious to see how the outfits really work. Oh, you know what I'm just now realizing? Remember when I said no anti-gravity? It's technically is anti-gravity, so I guess that still exists. Right. And they made the cow playable. I'm gonna be honest, I'm so glad Hammer Bro is playable in this game, because if I found out that the cow from Moo Moo Meadows got playable before Hammer Bro, I'd be so fucking mad. Like, why? Like, bro got cut from Wii, and you're telling me, oh, yeah, let's add the cow. What? What do you mean add the cow? What has bro done besides be an obstacle? Hammer Bro hasn't even been in this year. It hasn't even been in a Mario Kart game. Give him a chance. Oh, I actually didn't even see that item. So the Mega Mushroom is back. That's awesome, actually. Mega Mushroom is back, folks. So if you're a big fan of Mario Kart Wii, got some rep. In fairness, yeah, so... No, that's awesome, actually. That's the other thing. So does that mean character-specific items are back, like in Double Dash? You know what? I'm gonna say this. I think that's fine if that's an option. If I can have a mode where all of the items are just for everyone, I'm not gonna care that much. But Hammer Bro is getting his own item, which... So, okay. At the very least, we are getting a hammer item, and it's likely we are actually going to see Hammer Bro use that. So... Or, like, Hammer Bro gets it, I think the coin block is a. There's no way the coin block would be a Toad out exclusive. That's just not that great of a power. The Mega Mushroom for Toad, though, that makes sense. You know, because he's a fun guy. If you know what I mean. Uh, no, I crack myself up. All right, Bullet Bill is back. I mean, it's a staple at this point. And then Mario Hamburger. He really does just eat a hamburger, huh? What even is this truck? I'm so curious. I do like the squash and stretch on his face, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, my voice is going. Gosh dang it! Oh yeah, also Birdo is gonna be in the game. That's, yeah, that is a burger. Oh, is that Strikers, Bowser? That's kind of a cool alternate costume. You know, no, I'm fair. Oh yeah, you know what this also means? It means no Mario Baseball on Switch. It means Mario Baseball was the only series not to show up on Switch, and you know what? I feel like that's because they couldn't do that many characters for base game. I'm gonna be so honest. I'm dead ass. I really do think that's the only reason why. They're gonna do that many characters base game, and if you start the game with literally the minimum like 16, that's not gonna go well. Seriously, why is Mario Party starting with more characters than most sports game nowadays? Sorry, I'm complaining. Peach in her alternate outfit, so we'll probably see the biker outfit. Mario Sport. Here's Waluigi with like a stunt driver. Honestly, this is a fire outfit. I'm not gonna lie. I say with fire in the background. Oh, they got a DK barrel. There's Daisy in her part that actually kind of looks like a boat. I'm not gonna lie. What's Happy as a playable character? That'd be so cool. Okay, Mario Kart World. I don't really. Oh right, and there's gonna be a Mario Kart Direct the 17th. So, and here I was thinking I was almost done, out of the woods with these directs. It's not that I hate showing up for these. I love being here. I just don't like waking up early. And the problem is that's a Thursday. I usually work Wednesday nights, so the earliest I go to bed is midnight on those nights. If I really tried to, I could maybe push for 11:30. All right, these guys talk. I'm not going through the entire direct one by one. I Oh, actually,
Hello, everyone.
I lied.
Just saw.
I'm going through for more
A
analysis.
brand new entry in
So it seems as if those walls specifically you can kind of go onto and drive.
the
Also,
Mario.
wait. What was that guy right there?
A brand new entry in the
Is that a fish?
Mario Kart.
Okay, no. Here's what I gotta do. Rewind. Don't.
A brand new entry in the
Oh my gosh. I still can barely see him. Give me 4K quality, despite the fact that my computer probably doesn't use it. My gosh, this game looks beautiful. Honestly, this looks beautiful when you're actually watching it on max settings. Oh my gosh. That is literally Fishbones? Is that his name? Fishbone. Literally Fishbone is playable. Why? I'm sorry. It's just so funny to me that they just made a fish playable. Alright, I'm going down to 720. Oh my gosh. Is that what all of these games have been looking like this entire time? I just haven't
Mario
had my
Kart
settings
series
up.
is launching
Oh, they had a little Bowser Jr. alt. Is he a Boy Scout? Wait, hold on. Boy Scout Bowser Jr. That's actually kind of cute.
on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Is that a Cataquack? No. You guys.
And the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
That is a Cattyquack. Oh my gosh, this is going to be the biggest roster in Mario Kart history. Except for maybe Tor, but Tor is a gacha game, so like... The Cattyquack is gonna be playable. Dude, that's how you know they're pulling out all the stops. Dude, can we get Stroll and Stu? I'm actually wondering, are we gonna finally see Goomba get playable? Actually, wait, the Cattyquack doesn't even have arms. Yeah, wait. This might be soft confirmation of Goomba, guys. Honestly, Goomba deserves it. Goomba deserves to be a Mario
Welcome
Kart.
to this vast world.
Yeah, this is... You know what? That does look like a Mario world. I'll give him that
Kart
much.
races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Kart races are held throughout various regions.
They got Piantas. Is this just a new Bowser airship map, or is this like the Bowser airship?
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
So that's cool. So I'm curious, is it based on your time of day, or is it just going to be a random time of day? I'm wondering how that's determined. Weather, I'm sure, just random. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Nabbit is playable. Good for him. He deserves it. I know someone would be happy about that. I just forget. I think I know who. There's the... Is that the fucking bee from 3D World? The sidestepper enemy? Oh my gosh, they're really pulling out all the stops. Dude, imagine if Goomba is just still not in this game. That's Baby Daisy, still in it. Actually, she has a new design in this one. Oh, well, I think she has an outfit on. That's probably why. Wait, is that a... Wait. Did I just see that? Is that a penguin? Oh my gosh, that is actually a penguin. Or someone in a penguin suit. I think that's an actual penguin. Let him drive! Well, honestly, we kind of need to. I think I see Baby Rosalina too. Who is that small guy? Is that a Baby Yoshi? Can you play as Baby Yoshis?
And in this
Oh my gosh.
Mario Kart game...
Oh wait, no. I got a better view of him.
You can go off... And in this Mario Kart game...
No, that's a swoop. My bad. Wait, I'm sorry. I just saw what is my guy doing? they're letting the Penguins drive. Oh my gosh. Dude, honestly, I love Bowser Jr., but I think I need to try out some of these other characters because these are crazy picks. You got the bitty. Are they called the bitty bugs? I think that's actually the name of the car. Oh my gosh. No, the bitty bud. My bad. The bitty bug is the cart. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Sorry. Okay. The bee. Okay, the sidestepper enemy. Like what? Dude, you know who would go? Do they have King Babam in this game? Dude, they better have King Babam in this game.
You can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
I will say I do kind of like King Boo's new like redesign of his original. Um, I do just prefer his Luigi Mansion variant. Dude, he looks so cool in that. I forget, does he look different in Luigi Mansion 1? He looks different in Dark Moon and 3. I know that much. And he looks awesome in those games. Anyways, so DK Spaceport. So yeah, that was the DK background we saw. That was leading up to that. Mario Bros. Circuit is, I believe that's the map we've been seeing. Crown City, and then Whistle Stop Summit, which has a train. That's
in the
cool.
classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses.
Airship Fortress. Oh, hold on, wait. These are some old maps. Wait, that's interesting. Why are there only 7? They haven't shown off the Rainbow Road yet. Hmm. Oh my gosh, no. Ah, so these are the remake traps. So that was Airship Fortress that we saw. We saw Airship Fortress. Oh my gosh. So we got Desert Hills again from DS. So it is confirmed that now tracks, if they haven't been brought back, can be brought back. Wario Stadium. Wait, is that the final N64 track? Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. I think it is. I think that's the final Nintendo 64 track. Gamers. Gamers. So, yeah. All of the Mario Kart 64 tracks will have had a remake. And then we got Airship Fortress finally, and Shy Guy Bazaar. So, huh. This is a weird set of courses to do. Like, Desert Hill and Airship Fortress are from the same game, which, I mean, fair enough, but like they're in the same cup as well, which is interesting. I'm so curious if they have any from 8.
In a bid for
So, and then we have some more old tracks. Kind of? What is Starview Peak? That looks like Rosalina's Okay. So, DK Pass, if I recall, is Mario Kart Wii. Wario Shipyard is Mario Kart 3DS, like awesome. That level deserves a remake. Sky High Sunday, which I'm surprised to see here. I kind of honestly didn't assume it would be here, but okay. And then Starview Peak? That kind of looks like Rosalina's Observatory. Is it? Or Rosalina's Ice Mountain? Is it no longer that? Are they changing the name?
for first place.
Or are they just Because we got Crown City again. Koopa Troopa Beach. Wait. Yeah, huh. Yeah. Koopa Troopa Beach. So, okay, so that's interesting. So they're now mixing and matching. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So the Mushroom Cup is all new maps. So then I guess, do they not have the Crown Cup anymore? Are they just removing it and it's just the Lightning Cup? That would be sad. The Crown Cup is like the finale. Like, if you're gonna mix and match, I feel like you just make the Crown Cup the final cup, you know? But Faraway Oasis, Crown City, Peach Stadium, it really does feel like, yeah. I think they might have actually originally done like a little more like, or a little less mixing and matching, but I think with the theme, they kind of were like, yeah, let's break that rule just so then, we can have you go from like one place to another. Honestly, fair enough. That's kind of cool. It kind of makes all of
But don't
them
sleep at
feel
the wheel.
connected.
You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
With 24 drivers in each race,
Honestly, that's really cool. So is the idea that so then I guess you do the race, you do like a lap or two, and then you get off the course, and then you go to the next like map. That's really cool, actually.
the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Oh shit! Wait, they made him playable finally. Yo, Pianta fans. I'm fine with them. I haven't played Sunshine.
Series
Wait,
history, the competition is gearing up.
Is that Peekaboo? Or whatever they're called?
Introducing Knockout Tour.
Why did they make a statue of him? Or, sorry, her. I'm sorry. Utters.
Race non-stop from
Utterly unbelievable. Oh, hold on. I think they have more courses? Oh my gosh. Is this game about to have, like... Okay. Oh my gosh, Moon Medal. Yo, the Moon Cup. My question is, are all of these courses... Is this just, like, icons for, like... I don't think so. I think these are just new routes. Oh. That would be cool if that's the case. I don't know. I really don't
one
know.
corner of the world to another.
Oh my gosh. There's... Oh yeah, and then double item boxes are back. I didn't even realize that. And you can hold up to 20 coins. So that's cool.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement,
They made the dolphin playable. Oh my gosh, dear gosh. I am seeing so many damn
shown when
characters.
you hit a checkpoint,
That better not be Detective Baby Rosalina. Did they really throw Detective Baby Rosalina into the damn trailer? I actually need to see it. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, they did. That is Detective Baby Rosalina. What do I even say to that? Genuinely.
you'll be eliminated. Can you you make it all the way to the finish line?
Honestly, I kind of like this. I kind of like this image. I'm not gonna lie. It's just Mario having a drink. Open a cold one with the boys. Dude, I'm totally gonna use that image somewhere. I don't know where. I'm gonna use it somewhere.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free.
Oh, you know what I should do? I should actually open up the website. Hmm. So they haven't updated it yet.
Roam.
Oh, gosh. Oh, Captain Toadette. Yo, it means we're getting Captain Toad.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My brain was literally like, what? Wario the Genie.
wherever your heart takes you.
Wario is a Genie gamers.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
Oh, so there's 5 people in this, so I'm imagining you could probably do it with up to 8 friends. And this is online too. That's kind of cool, actually. You know what? This would be a really fun idea. You and your friends just kind of all grab Mario Kart, and then y'all just chill out and call if you want to talk about stuff, and you can explore things.
Even take photos to...
You know what? And that kind of works out with the Nintendo Switch call feature, huh? Okay. You know what? Fair enough.
Together at different locations.
Is the max call gonna be 4? Can I go for like 28 people or something? Gosh, these remakes are so high quality. It's just so hard to be like, oh, is that Wario Stadium? It barely looks like Wario Stadium. Also, heads up. Also note for people who might have missed it. Toad's Factory. We heard Toad's Factory. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That Mario one actually is really fun.
Brand new race across the...
What's that?
A brand
Okay,
new
that's
race
just Toad.
across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart.
Can we see anyone else? Yo, wait, Goomba. Goomba confirmed game. Oh my god, wait, why are there 2 Goombas? Goombas confirmed! You can finally play as Goombas.
World. The game launches on the same day as Nintendo.
Gosh, I still feel so bad for. Wait, wait. Oh, I thought that was a Luma for a moment. That's just a Power Star. Damn, I thought they were bringing the Luma back for Rosalina. Dude, just having that as a toggleable option would be cool, but. Yeah, dude, I feel so bad for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Imagine announcing your game like a year before release, and then Nintendo out here just like, yeah, our game's releasing like at the end of next season. Like, what? And it's a racing game, and now we're stealing a lot of the we're stealing a lot of the transformed mechanics too. A lot more, literally. I say that. It's technically an evolution of the Mario Kart 3DS ones, which technically came out before and was probably announced before, but dear gosh, Sega cannot win. Sega literally cannot win when they bust out that mechanic.
More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World.
Oh gosh, stop doing 6 a.m., please! I want to sleep! Oh gosh, I need to actually go back to bed soon.
So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Let me check on something quickly.
Mario Kart.
Okay, so sorry, that's gonna probably be one of the only trailers I go super in depth with.
World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Skip through the trailer. I don't need to. So there's the game chat. I kind of don't. I think I've really said everything about it besides for games like this. This is just really cool, honestly. Like I'm just gonna say this. I if the camera isn't that expensive, this is just really cool. So there's the share thing. I don't hate that. I think that's kind of cool for like local play. I don't know how well that'll go online play wise, but I mean, like, I'm not gonna bitch if I can share if I can start playing Mario Party with M if I just own the copy. Like that's just kind of really cool. So the new Switch tech demo kind of lame. The fact that Switch cards are gonna look red, honestly, I like that. I guess you're just gonna be able to still insert them into the Switch too. So, is there anything distinct? Nope, it's just exact same. They didn't do what the 3DS did. I'm wondering if the 3DS was just way too many losses or something. I don't know. Well, either way, I guess the Switch 1 is going to have a feature that's just like, yeah, you can't play this if you buy the Switch 2 version of it.
And it has much faster data reading speed.
Unless it's a game that has a Switch 1 version.
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Right, that was all right, back online. Sorry. For those of you who are just watching this on YouTube, I'm not delaying the VOD. I want the VOD out today. So if you're wondering why that's there, that's the only reason why. Genuinely. Oops. All right.
L and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls.
There's the GR and GL button. Curious, what are those used for? Or like, what do people use them for? Because I guess people who have like some kind of disability would. I guess that's understandable.
In addition, an audio jack has been added.
We've introduced audio jack is also kind of cool. I do feel a little stupid because I did just buy a second Switch Pro controller. I mean, I guess I can just use that for my computer now.
A few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live.
Okay, so I kind of want to read this. I don't know if I'll do it on stream. I might do this on my own time. We'll see.
There will also be an Ask the Developer.
No, I don't mind doing that. You know what? I've been lacking content, so I'll read the interview. At the end. But yeah, they announced it was coming out June 5th. Oh my gosh. That's during Pride Month. Yo, Switch 2 gay? So how far is that from today? Oh my gosh, that is almost in 2 months. Seriously, why did they wait so damn long to actually talk about the Switch 2? Just like they announced the Switch. When did they announce this? When did they have Switch 1? Okay. Oh, Tomodachi Collection New Life. I actually didn't realize it was called that in Japan. I mean, I guess it makes... So we just called it Tomodachi Life. We just literally removed Collection and New. Alright. Flip Night Studio 3D. No way they just held a direct for that. Oh, but Japan got the Tomodachi Life one. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no. Back to back? What the hell? Whatever. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Where is the Switch one? Must have been 2016 or later. Pokemon Wii U, 3DS, Utopia, Fire Emblem. Indie games for Nintendo Switch. What? Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Wait. Oh my gosh. So the Switch was revealed in October of 2016. So they revealed it, and then they released it like 6 months later. Well, but that's when it was unveiled. They probably had a direct. Yeah, so I guess this is just kind of like the timing of it all. I don't know, I don't know, it feels so weird. But hey, you know what? I guess that's the makeup for revealing it so late into like the fiscal year process. I need to use the restroom. But I don't want to leave yet, so. All right. So Jamboree TV. So they have all of these games that are now getting DLC specifically on the Switch 2. But if you buy the game for Nintendo, okay. So if you own the Switch 1 version, you can put it in on your Switch and it'll run the Switch 2 version of the game, but all the new content needs to be downloaded. But if you buy the Switch 2 version of the game, it'll come with everything already on it. So my big question is, what's the price difference? That's such an important question. Um, because like some of these games are not recent. Like, I mean, Breath of the Wild was literally launch day of Switch. They are literally giving DLC to. Okay. Well, I guess Nintendo has done it before. They are literally adding new features for an 8-year-old game. Although, not really. I guess technically the Zelda games have like the least new. So, if we really want to get cracking, I guess technically Forgotten Land is like getting completely new content. Honestly, Kirby fans are going to be eating this year. We are getting new Kirby Air Ride and then new like Kirby and Forgotten Land DLC. Like Kirby and Forgotten Land is already like one of the best Kirby games. You're telling me I can now get more content? I have to pay for it if I don't already have the Switch 2 version, but damn, that's
edition of Super.
Gosh, I'm curious to see what the lore is. Honestly, the fact that he does use the camera, though, kind of makes it worth it. Like, honestly, so real.
New and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. Be able to stand emotion live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you
Honestly, this alone is worth the camera. This alone is worth the camera. I need that. I genuinely, if the camera is under $60, and I pray it is, if the camera's $30, am I live? Hello? Okay. I think I'm live. Sorry if I seem really bad. But clearly I gotta speed this up. Everyone is up in the house. And the Wi-Fi is clearly showing that. That's why these streams go so much more smoothly, is because no one else is online. That it could also just be the weather. Maybe it's just the Wi-Fi kind of sucks in heat. But okay, new Kirby, or some
Kirby and the Forgotten
new
Land,
Kirby stuff.
You'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
Honestly, this is good because I still need to complete this game. I finished it, but I need to I need to 100% it.
Place in the Forgotten Land.
So honestly, what I could do is I just finish 100%ing the base game, and then I buy the DLC, and then I just play the DLC. Okay, I'm back. So, sorry, VOD watchers. There's not much I can do about it for this upload. I swear I remove it from all my others.
With the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
You know, besides for the little bit I've been doing. If you haven't been watching my other videos, there's okay, it needs to stop crashing. Okay, wait, it said disconnected, but it hasn't given me the other message. Maybe we're good? I'll go to the other part of it, because maybe it reconnected.
Please take a look. In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, so I'm perfectly fine. I'm reconnected. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Let's just be fast. So, I checked. This is not... they didn't say if this was in-house or not. I'm assuming it is. I don't know what developer would try to do this. But, like, it also doesn't feel Nintendo, you know? Like, this feels a lot less colorful than what most other Nintendo games. You know? Like, you would think these would be, like, wacky characters or something. I guess there are some properties like it, but generally for these games, the ones that, you know, use the main Switch feature, not really. You can always bring the Mii's back. They're awesome. I love the Mii. I love Mii. And then this is kind of where they announced a bunch of games. So Elden Ring, awesome. Hades 2, awesome. Street Fighter 6 I will probably pick up. I think they said it was just coming out. It was coming out release day. Right, they're releasing new. They're literally releasing amiibos.
2バージョンもさらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも
And amiibo cards. You know, I wonder if the Ryu and Ken cards count for Smash. Because there are Isabelle amiibo cards, which can save data onto them. Honestly, I'm getting them on the same. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be crazy.
一緒にスイッチ2の発売
Okay, I just need to start blazing through the directs. Like, this is gonna be the faster part. We're halfway through. Game, Madden, Hogwarts, 007, Bravely Default. I don't know why they care so much. Yakuza 0, dear gosh. Zelda Age of Calamity. Or, sorry. Not Calamity. Age of... Legend of Zelda, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment. My bad. So GameCube games are coming. I'm honestly just going to count F-Zero at this point for the bingo card. That doesn't change anything at the end of the day. And honestly, I wasn't expecting them to drop the GameCube games today, or the announcement for it today. I don't know why the Switch 2 was the first console since the GameCube and technically Wii to run GameCube games, but alright. But you know what? Pokemon Coliseum 2 is... Pokemon... Oh my gosh, Chibi Robo is also coming. We're getting Mario Sunshine, the original Luigi Mansion, meaning that for the first time, meaning that the Switch 2 will be the first console you can play every single Luigi's Mansion. That sounds like a good series of games to go through when the Switch 2 comes out, honestly. Because I was thinking of finishing up 3, but honestly, if the Switch 2 is coming, then I see no reason to. You know what? This is also going to really mess up with my fun little summer idea I had, because I had an idea during the summer where I just, like, play a bunch of games to finish them. But now this feels a little counterintuitive, because now well, now this feels a little weird, because now in the summer, a bunch of new games are releasing. And a bunch of new stuff. So it feels a little weird, a little wonky, if you will. What were all the titles?
Added
Hold on.
in the future.
Yep. Mario, Super Gangster Mario, Yellow Darkness, the original Strikers, which is fine. I think it's super. I think it's the one on the Wii that's like Luigi's Mansion, the original Pokemon Coliseum. Honestly, all of the Pokemon Coliseums are great. I'm hoping there'll be some way to transfer your Pokemon from those games into home. That would be awesome.
GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch on Nintendo
I'm sorry.
Classics. The Switch
So
2
I'll be
exclusive game
honest,
library
I might
coming
actually
Nintendo
upgrade to
Switch
the expansion
Online
pack
Plus
when the new
expansion
one comes
pack.
out.
Launches the same day as the hardware's release.
And also maybe get a GameCube controller. I kind of feel like I need to. My fucking gosh. The fact that they announced chapters 3 and 4 just like that is just insane to me, because I don't think we've seen any news otherwise, like besides outside of the newsletters. So I do think it's probably just releasing all together on that day. Maybe at least I'm hoping, because if they release sooner, then I'm kind of in trouble because I've played chapter 1 through 2 on my Switch. Well, I guess the Switch versions could come out the same day. The Switch 2 version could just come out a later date. Borderlands 4, Civ, which I'm just going to wait for sale. I'm not buying a $70 game. Okay, I'm not buying Civilizations for $70. That thing can and will go on sale. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII. And then they have, you know, other games. Right, Hollow Knight Silk Song. Was there any game that they... I guess they said 2025 for all the games. Dude, that would be so messed up if Nintendo literally said 2025 for Silk Song. Because then if Silk Song doesn't come out in 2025, people are gonna be so damn upset. But that means it's near completion, right? What is gonna be the difference between Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 S and Puyo Puyo Tetris 2? Yeah, everything is 2025 or holiday of 2025. Or same day as Switch. So... Same day. Oh, Fast Fusion, yeah. You know, the F-Zero like game, because Nintendo refuses for whatever fucking reason. Shadow Labyrinth, literally same day it's supposed to release. Yeah, Fortnite. Arcade Archives 2, Ridge Racers. So I guess they are just saying everything's coming out this year. There's no game they talked about in this section that they didn't say wasn't. Except for Human Fall Flat 2. Except for Human Fall Flat 2. Oh my gosh. Silk Song is confirmed to be coming out in 2025. That's so mean of Nintendo to not do Silk Song, though. Like, it's like a big game. You're telling me you just shove that into the compilation? Like, these are all like fine games, but like Silk Song is something people have been waiting for. That's something people are willing to kill for. Oh my gosh, was that okay? So literally, it's like one of the 3 longest trailers they had for the Switch. I'm so glad they ended off with good old, oh my gosh, Kirby Air Ride 2. Or Kirby Air Riders. That's a fun sequel name. That's a fun sequel name. Then you've got Kirby Air Ride and Kirby Air Riders. Yeah, new DK. Does DK count as an old franchise? No, I don't think so. I think my main idea was something like Kid Icarus or F-Zero. We're counting for that. Games. No, F-Zero technically doesn't count. It's not an old franchise anymore. I think the big two I was thinking of was Star Fox and F-Zero. Because while Star Fox has had content, they haven't had their own game since 2015. Yeah, I know it arguably doesn't count for 10-year-old game, but come on, give me this one. Well, then does it... So really? Okay, I might have actually shot myself in the foot. I should have just said, series not on Switch. I really could have said anything. I know Kirby Air Ride doesn't count. That wasn't a prominent sub-series. And honestly, it was just a one-off spin-off until today. So yeah, I get F-Zero, but I don't get anything else. So literally no bingo. I'm literally there was nothing. Even if they revealed the $400 price, and I was like, oh, I got a bingo. It doesn't even count. It was just poor randomization. How many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. One of them was the free space and one of them was red. Um, but yeah, 14. That's rough. That's just barely on the edge of not getting a bingo. That's so mean. What, I think if I had 3 more? 4 more? 5 more. Okay. Yeah, so if I had 6 more, I would have gotten a bingo for sure, but shouldn't even be a for sure thing. Oh my gosh, who did I... Why is... Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm getting a bunch of Discord messages. Okay, well let's not prolong stream much longer. I think I've kind of really said everything. I mean, Kirby Air Ride... Okay, honestly, I'm just gonna rewatch the Kirby Air Rider trailer. Gosh, this is such a random game to drop. So we got the wheelie bike. Oh my gosh. I don't know the name of all of these bikes, but I know that at least 3 of these were in the original. I don't know about the one Green Kirby's on. But I recognize that takeout box cart and that wheelie. And also the normal warp star. So yeah, and it's 2025. Honestly, dude, Kirby Air Ride is not the game I expected to get a sequel in 2025. I'll be so real with y'all. Alright, let's end stream before my internet starts acting up. So, I'll be honest, there's a small chance I might do a stream later today. Small chance. Don't count on it. It really depends on how long I sleep because I only got like, I'm gonna be so real, I got like 3 hours of sleep. So, we'll see. Highly debatable. Well, I'll be streaming during that. I'm definitely doing them. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be such a big week. Okay, so I've already discussed next week's plan for stream. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. 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 Sorry, I went invisible. All right. So here's the plan for next week. Well, here's the plan for the next few weeks, I guess. Next 2 weeks. So Sunday will be Jackbox. And then Monday or Tuesday. What was I supposed to do? I was doing one other thing. Oh my gosh, what was I doing next week? Oh my gosh. I can't remember. There was something big I needed to do. I wanted to do the 3 stream. And I want to do the next Amiibo tournament, but I think I wanted to do something right before it. Here's my plan. I'm holding off on the Amiibo tournament until the 14th. So the 14th or 15th. It really depends on which day I'm doing stuff. So one of those 2 days will be the next Amiibo tournament. The 6th and 13th, I'm planning on doing Jackbox. I'm planning on doing a stream on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next... Okay, I'm planning on doing 2 streams on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. One of them will probably be on Wednesday, and the other one is hopefully going to be on Tuesday, but might be Monday. And then the week... Yeah. And then I'll be watching the Mario Kart Direct on the 17th. So I think the plan for next week, correct me if I'm wrong, I said it at the end of last stream. Actually, you know what I could do? I could just literally pull up last stream. Since let me do that actually. Sorry, I'm just watching old me to figure out what I said. I'm kind of tired. I'm running on like 2 or 3 hours of sleep right now. Oh my gosh, stop yapping me. Oh, I don't even save the stream. I did it at some point last time. Whatever, I'll figure it out. There was something I was specifically doing. I think I think the plan is I might stream later today. And if I do, it will honestly be you know what? It won't be the game I've been saying I will. So if I stream later today, I'm gonna do Pikmin 1. If I stream If I don't, then next week the plan will probably be we do